Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because what's unfolding in the NFC North right now is nothing short of seismic, especially when it comes to the Chicago Bears' ambitions and their front seven defense. The NFL is a league in constant flux, and with recent developments, the Bears are positioning themselves to take a major leap forward. It all centers around a potential blockbuster trade involving the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and their pass-rushing star, Haason Reddick. If this trade goes through, it's going to send ripples through the division, and for Bears fans, it's an exciting prospect to consider. Let's set the stage first. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, now sitting at 3-4, are clearly in a transitional phase. After Tom Brady's departure and some tough injuries on the offensive line, the team is focusing on rebuilding and retooling. Their defense, which used to be a stronghold, is currently ranked 22nd in the league, allowing about 24 points per game. That's not what you'd expect from a team with Buccaneers pedigree. They're looking to shake things up, and moving on from a player like Reddick, who's been a key piece of their pass rush, makes sense from a strategic standpoint. Now, Reddick, at 31 years old, is a sack artist with a proven track record. Over the 2025 season, he racked up 22 tackles, 5 sacks, and hit quarterbacks 11 times, with a pass rush grade of 90. 5 by PFF. That's elite. His win rate of 18%, combined with an EPA per stop of plus 0.22, shows he's not just a guy who gets sacks, but a disruptive force on every down. Reddick's career stats are impressive: 58 sacks, 198 tackles, 16 forced fumbles, and he's earned 2 Pro Bowl selections. But what makes this move even more compelling is that his early snaps in 2025 were limited due to a holdout, meaning he's got even more to give when fully healthy and integrated into a new system. The trade proposal, as reported, involves the Buccaneers sending Reddick along with Austin Booker, a promising young linebacker who's been battling knee injuries, in exchange for a 2026 fourth-round pick. Plus, the Bucs are freeing up around $4 million in cap space, which is a significant move for them as they pivot towards rebuilding. This kind of trade isn't just about adding a player, it's about strategic roster management and future planning. And from the Bears' perspective, it's a game changer. You see, the Bears are very much in a fluid state right now, especially on defense. Their current pass rush, while respectable, still lacks that consistent, game-changing edge presence. Adding Reddick to the mix alongside their established star, DeMarcus Sweat, could totally transform their pass rush outlook. We're talking about the potential for a duo that could surpass 26 sacks this season, a number that would elevate the Bears' rush defense significantly. Currently, Chicago is giving up around 108 yards per game on the ground, a figure they're eager to improve. With Reddick's explosiveness and Sweat's relentless effort, those numbers could drop to around 92 yards per game, a huge step forward. But it's not just about stuffing the run or getting sacks. It's about creating pressure that disrupts opposing quarterbacks and keeps them on their heels. If Reddick joins forces with Sweat, the pressure rate for Chicago could increase by 16%, leading to more hurried throws and turnovers. Tackles for loss could see a 14% uptick, and this would be particularly valuable given the secondary has been dealing with injuries. A stronger pass rush means the secondary can be more aggressive, playing tighter coverage without the fear of being burned deep. And you know what? This kind of defensive dominance isn't just about regular season stats. It's about setting the tone, establishing an identity that puts fear into opponents. Think back to the Bears' glory days, especially the era led by Brian Urlacher. That unit was ferocious, relentless, and fundamentally intimidating. The current roster, with the addition of a player like Reddick, could forge a similar identity, a front seven that's feared across the league. Such a transformation could push the Bears into the top 10 defenses in the NFL, a crucial step toward their Super Bowl aspirations. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The NFL odds are already reflecting some of this optimism. Right now, the Bears are listed at +1.0 to +650 in Super Bowl futures, a significant jump that shows their potential is being recognized. Their recent performances against run-heavy teams like the Detroit Lions have been promising. They've shown resilience, and with a more powerful pass rush, they could become even more dangerous, especially in the postseason. What's really exciting for Bears fans is imagining the impact of Reddick's addition. His ability to generate pressure on quarterbacks like Jared Goff and to consistently get after the pass could be the missing piece that elevates this defense into elite status. When you have a front seven that can dominate the line of scrimmage, it changes everything. It simplifies coverage, forces turnovers, and energizes the entire team. It's reminiscent of the kind of defensive units that have led Chicago to Super Bowl glory in the past. Of course, nothing is set in stone yet, and the Buccaneers are still cautious about how much they're willing to give up. They're skeptical that losing Reddick, who's been a cornerstone of their pass rush, won't hurt their rebuilding process. But for the Bears, this kind of aggressive move could be exactly what they need to take the next step. They're looking to build a relentless, aggressive defense that can dominate in all phases of the game, and adding a player like Reddick fits perfectly into that vision. So, as we watch this story unfold, it's important to remember that football is a game of chess, and this potential trade could be a checkmate move for the Bears' defense and their Super Bowl dreams. The NFL landscape is shifting, and Chicago is positioning itself for a big leap forward. With Sweat and Reddick rushing the passer, their secondary gets a boost, and their overall team identity starts to resemble those legendary Bears defenses that struck fear into opponents and brought home championships. This move, if it happens, will be remembered as a pivotal moment in this franchise's history, a sign that the Bears are serious about reclaiming their place at the top of the league. It's about building a dominant, aggressive front that can control games, grind out wins, and make a real statement to the rest of the NFL. And for fans, it's a thrill to see your team making bold moves, shaping a future where the Chicago Bears are once again a force to be reckoned with on both sides of the ball. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. This is an exciting time for the franchise, and your passion and support make all the difference. Thanks for being here, and as always, bear down.